The 30-year wealth divide. The story of two doctors. Same income, different outcomes. 30 years ago, two young doctors graduated from medical school in British Columbia. They both earned roughly the same income, about $200,000 a year, which grew to $350,000 over time. They both worked hard. They both incorporated their practices. They both trusted the professionals around them, accountants, banks, and traditional advisors, but they followed very different wealth paths. Ava v. O. Dr. Conventional, the traditional path. Dr. Conventional took his accountant's advice to incorporate smart. Paid himself dividends reasonable. Ava v. O. left his corporate cash in GICs and a few mutual funds, limited growth. Thought life insurance was only for when he dies. Ava v. O. avoided borrowing because interest rates are too high. Retired at 70 with 1.2 M in investments, much of it taxable. Ava v. O. paid taxes every year and again on death. He was comfortable, yes, but he was never truly financially free. Ava v. O. his biggest mistake, he never learned how to make his money work harder than he did. Ava v. O. Dr. Intentional, the strategic path. Dr. Intentional did something different. She met an independent advisor early in her career who showed her a tiered wealth strategy used by the wealthy. Ava v. O. starting with par whole life insurance inside her corporation. Every year, she redirected 40-50K of retained earnings into a participating whole life policy. Ava v. O. watched her cash value grow daily, tax-sheltered. Borrowed against the policy when she wanted to buy real estate without triggering taxes. Ava v. O. built a capital dividend account worth millions, flowing tax-free to her heirs. Access tax-free income in retirement through policy loans. Ava v. O. by age 65, her policies had grown to over $2.4 million in cash value. Her corporate assets were mostly tax-sheltered. Ava v. O. her heirs would receive $3.5 million tax-free. She retired earlier, with more income and less stress. Ava v. O. what was the difference? One doctor followed the system designed for the average. The other followed a blueprint used by the wealthy. Enter Dr. Folick today. This is where you come in. You're like many high-earning professionals, incorporated, earning well, paying yourself, saving money. But now what? Your accountant helps reduce taxes. Your bank helps park cash, but neither helps you build tax-free, compounding wealth. That's where Abol Wealth comes in. We share with you what the ultra-wealthy have used for generations, but nobody teaches professionals like you. Participating whole life insurance as your Tier 1 foundation. From that base, you can expand into tax-free retirement income, capital dividend planning, strategic real estate investing, income splitting, and more. But the key is, start with the structure. After sitting down with Abol Wealth, Dr. Folick realized something no one had ever said clearly. You've been earning like the wealthy, but building wealth like the average. She had done everything by the book, incorporated, paid herself a reasonable dividend, left her surplus cash in holdco, used a corporate investment account, but that's where her growth stalled. Her money was sitting idle, taxed passively, and exposed to CRA scrutiny. What she really wanted was daily growth without taxation, access to her capital on her terms, an estate plan that didn't leave 54% to the government. Abol Wealth showed her that the key to unlocking all of this wasn't a riskier portfolio. It was a new system, par whole life insurance, when owned inside your corporation, tax-sheltered growth. Your cash value grows daily, not taxed, and not reported to CRA. Dividend participation. You share an insurer's annual divisible surplus, real, reliable growth. Policy loan access. You can borrow against your own money, tax-free, without liquidating. CDA creation death benefit creates capital dividend account credit tax-free to heirs or holdco. Creditor protection. In many provinces, policies are protected from lawsuits. This isn't just insurance. It's a private compounding system the wealthy use to store and access capital tax-free while still investing elsewhere. So Abol Wealth gave her a real-life comparison to break the myth. 30-0 for 4 years, 2 paths, GIC path. 30K, locked in a 5% GIC for 4 years. Earn approximately 600 over 4 years, taxable. Cannot touch your capital, taxed annually. Policy loan path, borrow 30K against par WL policy at 6% simple interest. Pay approximately $7,200 in interest over 4 years. Immediate use of your capital and your policy keeps growing. Bottom line, it's not about rate, it's about who controls the money. Banks have taught us to fear debt while they borrow at 1% and lend at 20%. With Tier 1 as her core, Dr. Folake can now expand. Tier 1, Foundation Corporate-Owned Par, Whole Life. Tax-sheltered growth plus CDA creation. Tier 2, Growth and Liquidity. Corporate class mutual funds. Passive real estate holdings. Blue chip stocks or REITs. Tier 3, Income and Family Planning Prescribed Rate Loan to a Family Trust. Individual Pension Plan. Insured Retirement Strategy. Here's the exact master prompt you can send her to use in ChatGPT. Act as a Canadian corporate wealth strategist. I am a physician based in BC earning $350,000 year. This empowers her to learn without bias. Verify every step independently. Feel in control of her own financial evolution.